Welcome to another edition of the Go Nose Podcast. I am your host, Gregory McCoy. This podcast is by a fan for fans. I am not a journalist. I am not a reporter. I am not an insider. I do not work for a website. The majority of my content comes from me, in my opinion. Other information comes from the internet. A dominant win. I pretty much thought it could be a dominant win. They ran the football a lot more aggressively in this game. I like the game plan offensively and defensively, which was to run the football and put pressure on Schrader to make plays. And overall, just a tremendous win. I think this might be the most complete game we've played to date. I think, we still have some lapses here and there throughout the game. I'm thinking about that little scramble whoop-de-whoop thing Travis did. You just got to go down in that situation. I understand you're trying to make a play. You don't want to take a loss, but it's plays like that can hurt you or get you hurt. We know you're the best player on the offense, arguably the best player on the team. We can't afford to get, for you to get hurt. So just need better decision making on the little things from Jordan Travis. We know he's a tremendous deep ball thrower, tremendous athleticism, and we just need him to be healthy. We got a big game coming up next week. We can't afford for this guy to get hurt. I'm glad they took him out the game. Hakeem Williams is going to be a star for sure. Tua Feely showed me something. The talent, the talent in the cupboard is not bare at the moment. So you just kudos to Mike Norvell for the way he built this team. Some negative things. Robert Scott, to me, didn't have a good game on the offensive line. I think the rest of the offensive line played pretty well. Overall, the defense was tremendous. I know he was going against a 6'6" receiver for the secondary, but all in all, a great team win. And I think, heading into the Duke game, we can build upon this and hopefully get that win also. It's never a bad thing when the young guys get in to play, man. I really like this dude, Nicholson, the linebacker. Of course, Hakeem Williams. I think they've done a tremendous job in recruiting. Rodemaker and, A.J. Duffy next season is going to be a heck of a QB battle to see who's going to be the starter. He's done a tremendous job, man. Mike Norvell and staff. I haven't always been like a avid supporter of Mike Norvell's in the beginning. And, but slowly he's done a tremendous job in the portal. He's picked the right guys. And he's I think we're on our way, man. I'm hesitant to say that we're back like, 2013, 14. That's, 28 game winning streak is hard to duplicate, especially the way college football is now. So I think, if we can get to the ACC championship and play and win that, I think, we could make a strong push for saying that we're back to being the Florida State of old. But it's just a tremendous feeling to be back in the top 5. It's a tremendous feeling to be undefeated. It's a tremendous feeling to have a very good team, especially what the fan base and everybody that loves Florida State football has been through the last several years. And I just, more than anything, when it comes to my teams, I just want to I just want my team to be champs again. That's not asking for too much, I don't think. But it's not a lot of negative stuff you can point out in this game. 41-3 is not a lot you can complain about. But I think we're on our way to, being one of the top teams in this playoff picture. I can't really put my finger on it, but there's just something that's off about this Florida State football team. I don't know if it's focus. It's definitely lack of focus in spots. Okay, so I'll take that one off the table. But it's just, I think if we don't get to where we want to be this season, it's going to be something. It's going to be one of these little things that comes back to bite us. I like that we're more aggressive on defense. Okay. But I just feel like we need better decision-making from the quarterback position in terms of, if it's not there, throw it out of bounds or just, take the sack. There's nothing wrong with punting and playing defense. North Carolina and Louisville are undefeated, and those are potential teams that can be in the ACC championship. Louisville scares me. They look really good. They're coached very well with Brom. And, I don't even need to say anything about North Carolina and their quarterback and their head coach, because just a tremendous combination right there. So I think there's definitely room for improvement. I think we played well against the run, against Syracuse. I think that's something that they like to do, is run the football with their running backs and their quarterback. They tried to get him going, the quarterback, running the football, and we were there, and we stopped it. Their defense is coached well. I know it's not going to show today, but, pretty good defense. We put 41 on them. And teams like that, no shot at Syracuse. We have to take care of business against those type of teams. We got a very, very good Duke defense coming in next week. And that's not going to be a walk in the park. That's going to be a phone booth fight. I think that's going to be a low-scoring game. And I don't know if their quarterback, Riley Leonard, is going to play. He got hurt in the Notre Dame game. So, this might be one of the tougher games left on the schedule. Well, definitely one of the tougher games left on the schedule. Miami, of course, and the Florida Gators. So I think we can run the table. But, focus and just making better decisions, at the quarterback position when the big play is not there, throw it out of bounds, take a knee. Not take a knee, but, just if you have to take a sack, just take it. And, hopefully we can get to where we want to be. So I hope you enjoyed this instant reaction. The podcast is available on YouTube and on all podcast platforms. As always, go Noles.